once you start this, like go to this live stream channel. So this has been a half a year, chat. This is like we are here. This is like when I posted like Fortnite content. 2025. This when I actually started some in Croatian. By the low quality stream, have to save traffic because O2 says no bandwidth for you. Unfortunate. But it's okay, user. It matters that you are here. So this is the stats, chat. I'm gonna try to have this kind of series, this kind of stuff. We can have like in 6 months, like a monthly statistics, or then next one is gonna be a year one, like in after a year, to see how are we progressing, you know. So I started streaming actually on English somewhere here and posting in August 2025 after summer, and we had some good hits, but we were going like up and down, but mostly down. Then we had some hits here. Yeah, let's check in half a year how much we regressed. Yeah, I don't know if it's a regression or not regression, but right, so we are going like here. We had some big hits on the videos, like 40k, 550k in a day, big hits. This is TikTok, right? And it has some spikes. It's like going a bit up. This is World of Tanks, all World of Tanks, all World of Tanks. And right about here, where I was still posting, I switched to War Thunder, and we are here now in War Thunder. And in War Thunder, we are getting more and more views. We have the spikes are going a lot better. I just saw this. Like the spikes are going more often, going up. Yeah, right here, this is like still not it's unprocessed data. So that's the TikTok studio. And this here, what we have, it's the... He's like Spider-Man today. I have 6th sense. This is the YouTube. It's we started here, like somewhere here. We got some shit views or nothing. This was views before when I posted some Fortnite stuff, and it immediately spiked up. Maybe Fortnite was my career, but I couldn't, let's see, approve it by dodging some bullets. Yeah, not a problem. It would be easy. I think it would be easy to if a blind person would to be shooting me, I would be dodging bullets. But if a person who can see, then no can do. So here it was like Fortnite content, and Fortnite content was going very good. Like I got immediately big spikes, and that would be like not that bad. But the game is, by the way, is this a statistics or a War Thunder stream? It is a War Thunder stream, but I want to show like a couple of minutes just showing the progression, because it's been 6 months, so it's a milestone, you know. We had also some big views, but as far as I see here, we are having a lot more views on when we do the War Thunder. So we are kind of going up now, you know. The trend is a bit going upwards. When you take point from here, when I started, and you take here, it is going up, but it's not going a lot up, it's going a little bit up. So yeah, milestone. I thought in EU we use kilometers. No, it's very funny, Hans, very funny. But yeah, that's basically, I wanted to go over it because why not, you know. It's something that I invested a lot of my time. 50k, bro, couldn't you give me a bit more? I invested a lot of time in this, so why not, like, why not share it? Why not feel this as an achievement or something? It's been a progress. I didn't give up for half a year now. So I got V-Bucks, okay. And oh, I'm level 3. What the fuck? Why would I want to open for an icon? Because these ones I get only for the rent. Test drive for 1 day. What the fuck? That's not good. This one you can get test drive Japan, test drive Germany, test drive Germany. Where's test drive France, bro? You can buy these boosters though, and now it's only 10. It costs 10. This shit costed more than 10. It costed 10? I don't know, but how many I can buy? Just one. Oh, I can buy more. Oh, yeah, I can buy just one. Fuck you. Backups. Hello, rolled girl. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And welcome. What is even worth to get here, man? Nothing. I need to level up even more. Like special task? Yeah, okay, sure. And now I can select ground arcade battle. What the fuck is it? Ground realistic. Destroy player vehicles using an SPG. That's not something that is good. The selection is more about which mode you play. I see. So I have 3 of them for tanks, 3 of them for so I if you don't like it, you can reroll. Yeah, I remember that. So I need to basically take this one and then destroy players using an SPG. Is this SPG? Medium tank. Do I have SPG? Tank destroyers. What the fuck is an SPG? Self-propelled gun. It's like an artillery. But does France even have SPG? What the fuck? It doesn't even have this. Tank destroyer. Is tank destroyer SPG? Because this is RT. This is also RT. Howitzer self-propelled, full tracked. Anything is an SPG if you sim high enough. They're called SPG. How is this not SPG? If we aim high enough. But I do not understand. How is that not SPG? How is this tank destroyer? What is an SPG? Like Katusha is SPG. Tank destroyer, you see? It cannot be Katusha that it is not SPG. No way. This is a tank destroyer must count and what the M55. This is SPG. It's not properly rolled. It cannot be that this is not SPG. It's not proper. Go search bar and type SPG. Not found. Not found. Motor gun boat. No, it's not. This is not it, chat. Wait, can I like go here in task and hover and then it tells me tanks? Using an SPG. Player vehicles, tank destroyers, you see? Rank 3 and above. That's the player vehicle. But I don't play tank destroyer. Oh, okay. We gonna be a friendly guy. I need to help with repairing streak 7 times. I need to help 7 guys to repair. Easy. SPG is an artillery vehicle, tank destroyer, and SPG should not be the same category, but War Thunder is lazy. Maybe. But it should not be. But the thing is that if they call it self-propelled artillery, if they even use the word artillery, then people are gonna be okay. If I'm arty, then why don't we have like the even bigger maps here? Because what the ranges on the SPGs are like 20 kilometers, 30 kilometers they shoot, and they like close quarter battles. Yeah, like, but if we're talking about the real SPGs, they're like 20-30 kilometers, so there is a fast turnover. Yeah, exactly. So that's, they cannot put this. It would be converted to a World of Tanks then. If they need to make then the RT, it needs to be arcadey with even lesser range, and that would just be stupid. I think that there is probably a guy who has a ticket in Jira where it has like working on it for the last 5 years. How would they make the RT be a real RT? Come on, get hit and I can repair you. Wait, user, I see you send message, but I cannot look now. I'm trying to focus. You mean like make the map smaller so you have small maps like World? No, not make maps smaller. I'm saying make the range of the RT smaller so that the arc is bigger, so that it can actually be used like RT in World of Tanks. But that's not good, because War Thunder has bigger maps. So if you make the arcs that the range of the RT is like 200 meters, so 7, so it's 1.5, 1.67k. So if they make bro, there is a tank here. Hello, look on the rock. Look on the rock, yes. Good. If they make range 2000 meters or something, then it would be good arc. But then they would need to change how all shells behave. The drop on everything would be huge. Yeah, but not if they only make. I'm saying that that's not a good idea, but I'm saying that that's the way that the RT, the SPG could be potentially used as a real SPG. In these specific maps, until they add like 30-kilometer maps, and until they make a game mode that is like if you would to play like a Gunner Horizontal, okay? Like if you would to make a map a size of a what the fuck, bro? A size of like an Arma map, that would be, you know, that would be bigger maps, and then you make battles like 60 versus 60 and add infantry also. Imagine that, chat, imagine. Hit, okay. I'm telling you, chat, if this game makes infantry on a level as a squad, in other words, the maps will get smaller. Yeah, no, what do you mean it will get smaller? No, they keep everything the same, but they make just the maps like 20 kilometers, 30 kilometers. And if they make maps that big, they add infantry in the game, and they add helicopters Hueys that can actually take infantry, and they implement like a squad type of capping. It's how the fuck is he alive? That would be the greatest game of all time, in my opinion. If that comes here, I would go on a vacation just to play this game for 2 months. Like for every time of my vacation, I would not even go and play and go on a vacation somewhere. My vacation would be playing that game. Did our shells just collide? But the game would be slower and they don't want that. Unfortunately, the sentence before that is enlisted. Try it. No, enlisted is too small maps. I tried it. It's not, it doesn't, I don't like it with all the AI. In other words, the maps will get smaller. They want more straightforward battles with less flanking. Ah, okay. I missed, it's not that I didn't, it's not that it was not displayed, I missed the message. My apologies. Okay, if that's something... Less flanking, yeah, that's... When they had infantry, it would be basically enlisted. Yeah, but if... But you can add infantry in a better way than in enlisted. Like enlisted, for me, doesn't have a good infantry. Because enlisted has like infantry that is, a lot of the infantry is actually AI, so you just control one of the infantry. If they make infantry to be, yeah, but less flanking means smaller maps. Less flanking means smaller maps. Yeah, okay, that I agree. I understand that. I'm just saying, like, they don't want flanking. Yeah, I mean, they cannot change it. They need to... I think this is due to, like, the player base, because the way that it is, like now, they can basically have new players coming. Hello? They can have new players coming here in the game that are younger. You know, younger coming from Fortnite, they can go and play this. But if they make maps a lot bigger, they cannot have Fortnite players to play. Hello? They cannot have people from Fortnite to come inside the game and play it. Because they need something to happen every second, every 10 seconds. They cannot go and wait for like 10 minutes and to drive. So that's something that is unfortunate. And this is also unfortunate. Maybe he's gonna pick, or this guy. No, this guy is a perfect target to strike, chat. I say 1, 2, 3, Kelio incoming. I just need to hit on Amorek. Okay. Fuck this shit. Bad helicopter pilot. They want to save money on servers. What do you mean they want to save money on servers? Well, isn't it save cost on the server if they have one game with 60 versus 60? And if they have 3 games of like 15 versus 15? Or 2 games? Yeah, I know I missed. I just read the last sentence and now I'm gonna read while I'm repairing. I'm gonna read all the rest. It's not about the player base. Player wants bigger maps. On low tier, small maps are good. They want 8.0 and above. Everyone wants bigger maps. Yeah, but why don't they do it then? I don't understand. Like, if they want to save money on servers, as I said, isn't it same cost? It's gonna be this, cause they want the games to be fast. But why does Gajin want the game to be fast? Because, because I'm telling you, a player that is 14 years old, he's not gonna go and spend 30 minutes playing one single game. Where a lot of the time you're just driving. If it's something like League of Legends, yeah, sure, it's gonna spend that amount of time. But playing in a game that is 30 minutes, and out of 30 minutes you see 1 minute of action where you just die, that is just not good. You want to go and respawn and immediately go and then shoot somebody. Those kind of people don't play this game for longer than a week. Because long games block resources and it's mostly 2 or 4 players left. Yes, okay, but can't they create something like Something like more respawn, like that you don't actually fight with your points how much you have, but you actually need to capture some kind of point or something, if you know what I mean. So you have tickets and everybody can play all the time. Like you don't get like that you just spectate the game. Oh my god. Oh my god, my rotor is not working. Hello? Hello, pull up, please, somehow. Nice. Okay, I need to take a tank and try to overturn this battle. Why they can simply make the maps more straightforward and smaller to get the same. But it's not the same then, it's not a big map and it doesn't look cool that you like infantry uses helicopter to go and transport themselves and all that. I'm telling you, like for example, if Squad implements this level of physics, that a lot more player is going to play Squad. It's gonna, because it's gonna draw more players who play armored games to Squad, because it's gonna be cool to shoot infantry, and then it's gonna draw a lot of players if they make destructible environment from Battlefield, because it's gonna be basically a better Battlefield. It's not gonna be that arcadey. I don't know, just a thought. Bro, can you just chill? But they save money. I understand that they save money, but I'm saying that like, you know, there is a cost, what's it called? Cost something analysis. If you have something that costs 10 euros and you only get 1,000 people to buy it, but if you make that 5 euros and you get 5,000 people to buy it, you make profit. You make more profit by reducing the cost. Same as here. By paying higher cost for the server, you're getting more players potentially, if the analysis proves that. And if they get more players, more people are going to buy premiums. And then they can add like premiums for I don't know what's that, like for weapons or something, I don't know. You're telling Gajin to make a new game mode. They haven't made a new game mode for 10 years. Yeah, I'm not telling them. I'm saying my opinion. I'm giving you guys my opinion what would be cool. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, hey Gajin, you need to do that. I'm saying, like, I would gladly, I would be happy if they make it, but I'm saying that, hey Gajin, not hey Gajin, I'm saying, hey, I played this game and this would be cool if this was in the game. That's it. It's just an observation and my opinion. And who cares about my opinion? They even removed the tactical reason for bombers by removing the airport bomb maps. There are only a few of them left. Airport equals airfield. I understood airfield. But wait, what do you mean? Like before you could play a bomber in ground battles and bomb the airfield and get points, like bomb this airfield that the planes repair, or you're saying about air battles? Air battles, but aren't there always bases when you spawn? You have bases in there. Bombers are still too weak. They fall apart if you sneeze on them. Yeah, but isn't plane that the plane doesn't have armor, and usually like a 20mm high explosive shell, when it hits, it's gonna destroy the wing. Especially under like a plane going 700 kilometers an hour. Base kills brings the same as two trunks. What's trunk is the back of the car. Trucks. What? One base kill is 2 trucks? Is this true? Isn't like a truck you kill with like just like a machine gun shooting it a little bit? Or did you like over exaggerate to make your point? What the fuck? But you kill two trucks. You kill like 10 trucks in one like drive without even bombing, just with shooting your normal bullets. Bombing is useless. Yeah, I like just pardon me because I don't know. I don't play air battles, so I don't know the problems of air battles. If I play them, I don't play even bomber because it's for me. I cannot have. I don't have this kind of attention to it. It's not that I don't have attention. I could play it, but my I get bored. You know, I don't want to just press something and then wait for a long time. It's the same. It's I don't know. It's just too much, too little action for me. Bombers take ton of damage and keep on flying. What the fuck? Even with like a 20mm exploding on the wing and breaking the wing, doesn't a 20mm shell from a plane with a high explosive filling destroy completely wing of a plane? I thought that plane wings are maybe like maximal this size, not like the width, but the what's it called, like how much it is, like not the wide or the width, so like the height when you look at how fat the wing is. Look up cams. I will look. For killing the base, the enemy loses loses the same points as if he had killed 2 trucks. Sir, the bomber gets more experience and money for base bombing, but gameplay wise it's useless. I did not know that. That is actually, why don't they fix that? I mean, isn't that like super stupid and super easy to fix? Yeah, a laziness, but it's not even a laziness, bro. That's like a probably 10-minute fix for anybody making the, like, there is probably a variable how much points something gets, and you just make the bases to make more points, and then people would play bombers and people would defend bombers to drop bombs on the bases. Yeah, but on but if you increase, like, if you get your bases destroyed, you lose the game. But then it's gonna be not that balanced, because you're gonna have a super fast, like, A10 shooting 80 GMs into there, and it's gonna be like a fucking Tel Aviv where Iran is shooting on them. This guy is fucking them so hard. What the fuck? You can't win a match with bombers. Yeah, but I'm saying if the bases, if you destroy all the bases, you win the game. Imagine if it's like that. Then it's actually a tactical fight, because you don't want to just go and fight enemy planes. You fight the planes destroying your bombers. It's like that in real life. You don't go in enemy airspace with a fighter jet just to shoot and kill enemy fighter jets. You go there to, I guess, protect bombers. If any other fighter jets come there, and the ones who are defending, they have the fighter jets to try to take down the bombers. Depends where it shoots. You have BF 110 shooting B17 plane with like 10 rounds. What's BF 110? That's the jet engine. It's the Stuka. What I don't know. Stuka is Junkers, I think. Stuka is not BF. Nope. In the past you had people go specifically for the bombers, and people protect your bombers. Now they ignore them. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, that would be cool. I don't know why did they remove that? If they, yes, okay, they want faster games, but why? Is it just the cost really for the servers, so people spend more time in the lobby and not in the game? Like, that's not good, man. Like if people quit the game and everything because of that, like they're gonna lose more money than what they're gonna get. Where is your armor rack, bro? This guy does not have armor rack. Okay, hit. Easy. Another one. You also wanna come here, bro? Yes, 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 yes. No, 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 no. Why don't you go and dive me? Fuck. No, I just looked literally when you put the knocking. 90% of games are ended by just killing everyone on other side. The one I flew with you. Oh, that's the BF. Okay. That's the jet one. Okay. Oh, the fighter one. Is Bomber's Hunter, I believe. No less lobby time and no long runs. Ah. I don't know. For me, that's a stupid reasoning. I think that nobody did like a cost analysis or whatever the fuck that name. There is a name for that. There is a, you know the name in like management. Like you make the matrix. Like in top right you have something, top left and oh my god, bro. Oh my god. How is that not a hit? You little shit. Come back. It's like some kind of sim matrix. I don't know what's the name. What the fuck? It's the other side. Let me see. Wait, you now both send me messages. Flying Fortress takes fire from BF. Or are we gonna look at this chat after the game? Let me see this. What can I have? A heliante. I'm a bit afraid of the jets, but it's okay. It's not a jet. Yeah, and I understand. It's the fighter that a user was flying. Else they would have fixed the missions a long time ago. I mean, you know, you only have one type of mission in ground RB. What do you mean mission? I mean the mission is to remove the tickets. And you get to remove tickets by either destroying the tanks, or when you have control over more points, then their tickets like bleed. Right? You have captured the point and you have TPT team deathmatch. Yeah, that's the one where you have the amount of kills that you need to have, right? You need to get to 60. Oh no. Oh no. Just chill, bro. Yes, stay here and repair. Thank you for something, I don't know for what, but thank you. I will take a look in a second. Ah, bro, come on. Okay, this guy is dead. Thank you for thank you for follow. I appreciate that and welcome. I apologize for not looking. I'm kinda in deep shit now. I need this guy to pick on this side. Hello? Okay, I reload this. Hello, Elsie. Ellie Beasley. Where is my airport? Is there? Yeah, and that is your mission. CTP, capture the point and kill. But it's basically only one mission. Yeah, but it's like yeah, but it is the mission, right? It's like I don't have a problem with that. Isn't squad also it has like that? I'm used to that. Ah, chat, you see the landing now? Ah, I'm getting better. Easy peasy. You have multi-CPT or just CTP? Do you do custom battles? What is that? Like playing 1 versus 1? Or like, is there like a thing in War Thunder where you make your own lobby and then everybody joins? I don't understand, brother. Or like a custom battle, like I make the... Well, what is it? It's like everybody joins in the battle and then we play like the 10 versus 10. You can make modded battles as well. Bro, I have 300 hours in this, 400. I don't know. I'm sorry, man. For me, this is a custom battle, you know? It's a custom experience every day. Chat, what do I get if I get destroyed the plane with the rocket? Is that even gonna be possible? Oh no! Okay, big problems. Now my rocket is not gonna have enough range. I don't even know who I... Oh, I see them, I see them. Go left now, go left, go left. Yes, yes, yes. Shit. Oh, fuck you. You got me now because I was locked in, because I was looking, and in here I need to focus. Bro, if I was a helicopter... If I was... I can... Oh, double kill. Look this. I do a penetration through one guy and I kill the guy behind. No, no, go back, go back, go back, go back. Why stop? Oh no, it's the range. 3 kilometers only. Stop dreaming. What do you mean dreaming? It's not this is not a dream. Why is my camera like this, bro? My camera is cooked, bro. It's every day my camera is getting cooked, and now it's GG. It's I cannot even shoot anything yet. That's it. No, I see this. Now you're gonna just... You cannot join, call, spam me if I'm not even on Discord. It's... So we do it when he fires 80 GMs. Yeah, yeah, that's... no, that's actually, that's the worst... actually, that's the worst time when you do it. You know why? Because it is actually, just trust me, it is the worst time when you can do it. For you, if you want me to do some cool reaction, you do it exactly when I'm looking in the chat. That's the best time to do the door knocking. Because that's the time that I see that you put. No BF video, it's gonna be video. I'm gonna play it now while I'm driving this, because I saw that you sent me just the short. I'm not gonna like pause the game like this, see? I'm gonna play it like this. Wait. I put the driving and then I go, he forgot it. No, I didn't, I had it open. It's on my monitor open. I was waiting to get in the battle to start it like this. Wait, what do you mean? That's a recording from the plane shooting. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's still going. Excuse me? Bro, this guy doesn't know how to aim. What the fuck? The engine is still going. Look how close it is. Look how close is it. Bro, this is AI. This AI chat. It's the quality looks like shit. It looks like pixel. Maybe it's because it's like a colorized World War II video. Yeah, okay, makes sense. But how does a Can I show you my helicopter in a custom? What do you mean show? Why would you want to show me a helicopter in custom, bro? I wanna join a custom just to see a helicopter, man. What helicopter you have? You have some special like Object 279? What's the name of the helicopter? I can check it here. I don't need to. Holy shit! I don't need to get in the. Oh my fucking god! It's ATGM somewhere. The problem is the little shitters, you know, the tanks that are like this tiny that you don't even see, like a little cockroaches. They made a movie out of it. I'll try to make a guess. Wait, it is not that's real life. It's World War II camera dumbbells. It's in a fucking plane. You have other kill cams as well. What the hell? From P-51S and Spitfires. Where's the helicopter? Okay, we're chilling. I spit on you. Go down. Bro just casually took a 105mm high explosive anti-tank shell directly inside of his where the people are inside the helicopter, and he was still flying like normally. Like how is that possible? Like doesn't crew like die when you do that? When you get hit, what do they have? A fucking armored glass inside of it? Even if it's an armored glass, bro, it's not a fucking concrete that I hit. You show your shell does 400mm of pen. Exactly, 400. And how do I not insta? Holy shit. Oh, bro, you understand my gunner is back. Oh no, it's not. Why did I have the replacement? Fuck, 5 seconds. I'm dead. I thought it's a 5 second that after the first circles around that I'm gonna be able to shoot, but I don't. Planes legit had record button in them for those situations. Yeah, but you know what I don't understand? I need to help somebody. I need to fix somebody, man. That's my mission. I do not understand how did like the shells that the plane was shooting, it looked like every time it's like it's not even doing damage to them. Doesn't a 20mm 30mm shell, when it explodes, it creates like a bigger explosion to take out the wing? Here in War Thunder, like whenever you hit with a shell, a plane, everything just shatters on it. Sometimes rounds are going straight through, not doing anything. So it's just a War Thunder thing. Okay, good to know, thank you. Yeah, in War Thunder, but not in real life. I didn't know that. I thought the planes get fucked. Nope, that's a real life thing. Like a real life thing is that that 20-30mm shell from a plane, a high explosive one, will not destroy a wing. It will just make the wing like chill. And by the way, I'm guessing your heli is like some kind of Hui, or maybe Apache. And bombers in War Thunder die like flies. It will kill a crew. What do you mean it will kill a crew? But how does it kill a crew if it doesn't destroy a wing, bro? Like, how do you kill a crew if you don't... Oh shit. Oh my god, that's a... I got scared. I thought it's some kind of AA truck. It will rip apart if hit right. Oh my god, I can help you. No. Bro, get damaged again. Yes, get damaged. Yes, go repair. No, you need to survive. Start repairing, bro. Holy shit. Do not die, just start repairing. No, don't die, bro, start repairing. Oh, fuck. Gunner, driver, machine gunner, I'm helping you. A gunner, okay, so he cannot shoot me. Easy. Don't die, bro, why the fuck? Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm not dead. Shit. Reload. Yes. No, it's a fucking Stalinium. I'm dead. Shit. Fucking Stalinium armor, man. Look up how bombers get armored. Reinforced is a better word. Bombers in War Thunder die like flies. I don't know, chat. It's when bombers come back from a run, they were analyzed where they got shot the most, and they got reinforced on the parts that were not shot at all. Yeah, that's called survivorship bias. I know that. First they were reinforced where the most they got shot, and then people, somebody smart said, bro, let's reinforce the stuff where you didn't get shot, because that is the thing which is actually making the bomber not to go home. So it means that where you got shot is not like a critical point that it can still fly home. That's why bombers are actual tanks. So they made an actual, like, the bombers, like, they made like additional armor so they can still get hit a lot of the time. Like you cannot basically one tap a bomber. The crew in the back is probably minced meat. The A10 is good. Yeah, like, wait a second. So you're telling me that an A10, if he shoots a bombers with his Gatling gun, that a bomber is going to survive that? The B-17 is called the Flying Fortress for a reason. I thought it's being called Flying Fortress because it just carries so much bombs. Is it called Flying Fortress because it can actually receive so much damage? The A10 is strongest close quad. Oh my god, oh my god. I'm just gonna... I don't even know where you are, bro. You little piece of garbage. Fucking AAs. I don't know. You see how he just exploded my wing? And now look at this. A fire destroys my other wing. How amazing. Now I have the minimal plane. And they have a rockets, bro, by the way. They have a... Oh no, not the bad spin. Not the bad spin. Chill. Yes, chill. No, not the... A10 is the strongest close quarter plane in the world right now. But why would you even use a close quarter plane right now? Because you use just B-51 or B-52 or B-21. You don't even, like, isn't in today's era, it's the important that they don't even see you, you just shoot. I know what is A10. I have it here in the... I have the A10 in this game. You're talking about a gun that can saw a tank in half. Of course, it cannot survive an A10. I see. But could it survive, for example, the German one, which is shooting a 75mm cannon that it had? Is that why that they did that plane? Is that why that plane from World War II had the big cannon to shoot up the bombers? Or was it like a close anti-tank plane to shoot like the big shells? Or was it actually made to shoot in the plane to fuck it up? It's not even about HE or AP, just the amount of bullets per second. It's both. 20 millimeters is for planes. I see. A10 is good sea CAS plane, but not close quarter battle tank plane. B-17 is a World War II plane, and A10 is a modern plane. Yeah, I get it. I just did it for the comparison of, because I thought that the bombers were actually that strong, that it's like a fucking tank or something. I don't know. The thing is that A10... Oh, bye-bye, bro. The thing is, A10 can survive a lot of things. The only thing it cannot survive is a 40mm cannon or bigger. But is it even in the wings? Or I know that A10 has like that reinforced pilot seating, you know? When a pilot sits in the cabin, it has like the big like oh. Oh my god, oh my god. Ole touche, ole touche, ole touche, ole touche. We turn off the fire. We're chilling. We make bombs drop. It has titanium shell, I think. So that shell, how much can that take? Can it could it, but like for example, if it gets hit by a AP, like a regular gun, can it survive? Like if you would to put A10 in World War II, if it was to get hit with a direct hit from that flak something 808, you know, the German ones that make the black smokes in the sky when they shoot, if it's hit directly with that, could it still fly? A10 is strongest in real life than in War Thunder because they had to make it less strong because it was too strong. It could survive 88mm German anti-air cannon potentially, but they had survived. They survived heavy fire and they ain't no problem. Yeah, A10 it's cool until it gets against a modern plane, right? A10 is like a Cold War era to play. Fucking piece of shit. A10 is like a Cold War. It's like what, 60s, 70s, 67, but 80s maybe, 70s, 60s. When was the A10 produced? A10 is a CAS plane. What is a close? It has no radar. It doesn't have radar. Yeah, so if you put A10 and it gets hit by, I don't know, AIM 120s or something, it is not gonna survive that. A10 was made during Vietnam War, so it was 60s. And it has RV. I know it doesn't have radar. It has only the IR missiles, but he was, and we still use it today. What? Is A10 still used today? I thought that the A10 is retired. It's not retired? Easy. No more Stalinium. Yeah, it is, yes, heavily. And we still use it today, but how do you use it today? If do pilots train on it? But Air Force retired it, we have it in the Marine Corps. Man, it can saw tanks in half, why don't use it? Yeah, but why would you use this to saw tanks in half when you can have like a B-21 or F-22 or F-35 or something just dropping fucking bombs on them? It doesn't even, you're not gonna be seen. Like, what's the point of see? Like, me in modern war, I don't see point of the close air support from the air, because it doesn't need to have close air support. It can do anything from the big distance. It just calculates. It has self-guided everything. I would suppose. They're not made for close air support. What are they then made for? Because CAS comes in fast. and goes out fast. Yeah, but it's not faster if it gets hit by a fucking Panzer. Man, you didn't even serve in the military. What are you yapping about? I did not serve. Yes, exactly. I did not serve. But if I was in the military, why would I have a plane that goes closer? It can die. If I can have a plane that can drop a bomb from 40,000 fucking meters or something from the sky and not even be seen by the by the radar. It just gets cold. It's a cost. Okay, but do you actually look at the cost in the war? Or having like, I don't know, AC-130 from like very high up, and then they probably have something like AC-130 but modern. The A10 has GBU and AGM more. Yeah, but I don't understand, like, why is the cost of matter in the war? Don't you have like infinite resources basically from whatever your country has? If you're in the war, you use almost all for war to defend. So you want to like optimize? So you tell me you don't need money for war? No, I'm telling you you need money for war, but I'm telling you that you don't have like somebody telling you, oh yeah, we cannot do this. You have all the money that like I'm pretty like, if I don't know, it's economics. I don't understand it well. It's like, then when you talk about the cost, it's more about like economical side of it and not just the side of, fuck me, not the side of thing, just of actual technology and war. Cars can go up and be at the target in 15 minutes, but the bombers, fuck you, but the bombers would have to be in the sky. But bombers would have to be in sky already to be effective. Okay, yeah, but if you have an active like military zone, don't you have bombers flying over there most of the time to be ready to drop bombs when reported, or it doesn't work like that? Don't you have like, I don't know, 10-15 planes above, and then you just call in with the radio and you get like bomb drop down there? No, never. The thing is, if you do close air support, you need to be low, and that is the slowest thing we have besides the train jets. You need to be flow. You need to be low. What is train jets? Like a jets that you like a training jets? And more money if they get shot down are training jets. I didn't understand that. The thing is, if you do so, you don't do close air support, but I didn't understand what you do with A10 then, just to train pilots. If you don't get like, what's the US, like the main plane, and like I don't understand, like if you said you're in Marine Corps, right? And you have the Marine Corps is what? That's the you are like the guys who go on foot, Marine. So you go from the ship to the foot, right? You have ships, and you use like, you are the ones who are like the naval force and the people, or what's the Marine Corps? I don't know this that deep. That's so bad bomb placement by me. Yes, no? No. What is then Marine Corps? Marine Corps, it's like Marine Corporation. Marine Corps are the main ground force, if I got it right. Marines are better than the army. Screw the army, replace the army with the Marines. So it's like you are basically the guys who are on foot there. If you get sent, you are going walking there. You are the ones who are on point, saving the like doing the actual work with shooting with the guns, right? I actually suck ass at this. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at this. I'm now, where is my reinforced oh. Marines are the ones that get shit done at the end with the shittier equipment, as the meme states. Ah, wait, the Marines are one who get. Are those the ones who have that super hard trainings where you're like strangled like with the legs and arms, and you get thrown in the pool and you need to go up, and that's like the on the basic of the training? Those are SEALs. What are SEALs? SEALs are the special Marines then. It's like a special force. Marine Corps is like a regular force, and SEALs are like special force. So let me get this straight. If is it that divided in army in US? Navy SEALs are specialized Navy unit. I see. So like the Delta Force also. So you said that you don't have the bombers, you have A-10s in Marine Corps, but aren't you guys all from one country? You're all like it's not that your like I don't know, a president or general says, okay, we're sending Marines there, so you get the planes that Marines have, or you say, oh no, we are sending the Air Force there, so you get the Air Force, but you don't get Marines. Isn't it all like combined, so that if you need a bomber, you take the bomber from Air Force, and not like in Marines are just people on foot, and Air Force is just people that are flying? Does that mean that then Air Force has like actual foot soldiers? Every force has a specific job. Yeah, exactly. So Air Force job is to have planes, attack planes, fighter planes, bomber planes, dropping parachuter planes, planes that do utility like electronic warfare planes, and then you have, I don't know, Navy unit, Marines, and they are you have people who walk on foot, with people with rockets, people with I don't know, something. But you don't need all to finish one job. Yeah, but why isn't it, why is that not used as like a combination? Why is it used like you just have one or two? Is it again the cost? Do we actually do that like that here in Croatia as well, Hans? You have JTAC. It is? What is JTAC? JTAC. Joint Terminal Attack Controller. Qualified military service member who directs the action of combat aircraft engaged in close air support. They guide bombs or missiles to targets. German Air Force has foot soldiers too. I don't understand that. Isn't that bad? Why would you have a foot soldier in Air Force? If it's an Air Force, why don't you just have the Air Force? And if it's the people that are in the ground, why don't you just have people in the ground? Why do you need to have that split up? What's the reason? Bro, he plays a Tiger without the ammo. Nice. So he cannot shoot, basically. He is the guy on the ground who tells... Nice. He is the guy on the ground who tells and calls who he needs. Because you have a guy on the ground. Different trainings and specializations. JTAC is the guy you play as commander in squad. Ah. Okay, 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 but I still don't understand the different training and all that. Yeah, okay, but bro, this driver is this. It's a fucking Muhammad Ali driver, man. He can take a punch. So why would you have a training for... I don't understand this shit. If you have a force that is the tanks, the guys who drive tanks. Why would these guys have people on foot? Why don't they just have school for tanks and they just have people who are in the tanks? And then people in the tanks, you teach them how to do the tanks, and if they need, they go into ground units. You don't have one, you have a minimum of 3. You have your orders and your job is to complete them with resources you are provided. They have just school for tanks, but you have different corps. Yeah, that I don't understand. Why would you have a tank in Marine Corps, in a Naval Corps, or in Air Corps, or whatever? You have Army, you have Marines, etc. Okay. So why isn't Marines only something that is related to sea? So you have people working on ships, people driving ships, people... Because how long do you want to teach people? No, not how long, but isn't it faster if they just you teach them one thing? So it's like a divisions, right? You have people who are walking on feet, and then these are classified under the ones who jump out of the parachute, the special ones, the sniper ones, the machine gun ones, the anti-tank guys. No, because every force has different stuff to focus. So okay, maybe I understand. So corps, as you said, it's made for the task. So you make a team. Let's scale it more down. Let's scale it to one team. So make a team that is specialized to destroy a bunker. And then for that specific job, you need one person on the ground, one person in the plane, and one person that drives, I don't know, airplane carrier. And then this team is only used to do that thing, and that's it, nothing else. If you need to go in and destroy enemy AA, for example, then there is a anti-AA corp, which also has a plane, which has a guy on radar, a guy in a helicopter, or whatever. I scaled it down, but like it's the operation is like take over a country. You're gonna use, I don't know, Marine Corps for that. To take over a regime, you're gonna use to bomb something, a country, you're gonna use Air Force. No? How do I not understand? Marines are part of Navy. But why do they have a plane in Marine Corps then? And why do they have people on foot in not the Marine Corps but in Air Force? Why isn't this guy on foot? Why is this guy not living in Marine Corps or Army? And then he just gets called, by the way, yeah, we need also guys on foot, you go here. Maybe this is one of the lowest that I've been flying. Bro, he's still trying to cook me. I need to escape his radar. Maybe he's not gonna see me now. He's concentrated on something else. Please don't turn here. Please don't turn here. Please don't turn here. Please don't turn here. He's not turned. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy skill issue. The German Air Force infantry type I was trained for was called something like infantry object protection. So yeah, so that's my point that I said. So you were trained to protect, let's say this, not this hunger, but this object. One, you were trained to protect houses, and then you need people who have who are on the ground with food. You need people who are analyzing footage from the drones. You need people who are in the sky in the plane one or something, airport or airfield. Yeah, okay. So exactly, so you have one job, and you form a lot of different, you need resources in terms of technology, and then you teach people on that technology, as in tanks, helicopters, planes, guns, and then they know how to do that. It all comes to down for what you are trained at the end. Army could have, let's say, mountain regiments. Marines could be trained for jungle deployments, but the objective can be the same for both. So for sea deployments, you deploy exactly. That's what I was saying. Okay, so I understood it well. So the problem is that the tanker that's in a corps that's trained for jungle, it's not the same tanker that. But you said for AA you deploy AA team. For this you deploy this. I made it that it's like a smaller team, so to understand it better for me. So basically, if you have a jungle and you have a desert, you're in both of them. If you're gonna use a tank, you're gonna have two different tankers who are both going to learn how to use the tank, but one is going to learn how to use it in desert and one is going to learn how to use it in forest or jungle. And then you have the same for the planes. If in Marines it's for the sea, no, German would still send the hair. I don't know what's hair. Is that like for what? That are our ground forces called. Yeah, it would. Okay, yeah, but I'm saying the difference, or like the guy who is who's driving the plane, who's flying the plane. So you're gonna have a person who is schooled to fly a plane above specific part of the world, and a guy who's learned to fly a plane under another specific part of the world, for example, or for a specific mission, like the fighter who it's gonna be one who's gonna be learning how to protect a bomber, and another one is going to be learning how to protect a homeland from another fighter. So it's gonna be a bit of a lot of like the similar knowledge, but it's gonna be again like it's gonna be a union, but not on left and right join. It's gonna be like a union of like a outwards join union, if it makes sense in SQL language. You're too specific. Yeah, I know I'm too specific, but I'm trying to understand. So I don't understand the targets of military, but yeah, it's like one force is going to learn how to protect airports and objectives, another one is going to learn how to attack the objectives, another one, but you make it worse. So it is better now. So one corps is gonna learn how to protect the objectives on sea, one is gonna protect objectives somewhere, and one is gonna learn how to attack objectives on sea, like islands. One is gonna learn how to attack the objectives in town, like to do urban combat and so on. Is that right now? That would make sense then, if it's right. Objectives: sea, marines, air-related, air force, ground-related, army. Ah, okay, so it's not That's specific. But what if it's a country that has, like for example, for Iran now. So they need people on the sea, they need people maybe on the foot if they're gonna go there, and then they need people in the sky. So they're gonna potentially deploy all 3 corps there. All 3 types of them to protect from the Iranian boats, to protect from Iranian jets, and to protect from Iranian ground, like in Fallujah. I see, okay. And then you have, when all 3 are deployed, you have this guy, JTech, who's basically communicating with all 3 corps, and he's saying what he needs from who. That was disgusting. This position is disgusting. Forces, not corps. Okay, well, what is that? Well, isn't it Marine Corps? Or Marine Forces is it called? Nice, just a trek. Oh shit. Not bad. That's a name. JTech is always deployed no matter what. I see. My gun is again misfiring. That's the name. So Marine Corps is named for a type of force. There isn't Air Corps, it's Air Force. Is that now? Ah, okay. Chat, I see I'm learning about army. Easy peasy. It's good learning. Wait till he finds out about divisions. That's the divisions are probably, they're just like the a bit inside of, it's just like another division inside of the forces. And then you go like more and more down to like the, I don't know, battalion to, I don't know the names of that, but you have like something that holds Marine Corps is ground force Marine Corps is ground force developed by the Navy force. Those are the Rangers, SEALs and whatnot. So division is like a red berets, green berets. So division is outside the force, it's like a special force. Or is there also a special force, another division? Or is it that SEALs are within one of the forces? No, forces are divided by divisions. Those are special forces. Forces are okay. But the thing that Hans said is the special forces. And the special forces again are created just for one task. I mean, for one purpose. There is a special force to infiltrate enemy area. There is a special force to do this, to do that, you know. Is that somebody camping here? No. Bro, I didn't see a single tank, and I'm gonna get shot down by the AA again. It's not even AA, it's a fucking oh no. Oh no, bro, I'm chilling. I'm not gonna touch you. I'm just gonna touch your tanks, bro. Can you just thank you. Fuck. Bullshit. Yeah, but they're still under some force. Rangers are for scouting, if I'm not mistaken. Like SEALs still fall under Navy. Rangers are Army. Delta Force is its own category of forces. I see. So SEALs would be deployed if something special needs to happen in the sea, and Rangers would be deployed if something special needs to happen in the ground. So if they would need to, I don't know, take over a submarine, they would send SEALs to take that over. But if they need to take over, Chris Kyle was a SEAL. I don't know who's Chris Kyle. Who's that? Chris Kyle. United States Navy SEAL and sniper. He served 4 tours in Iraq War, several commendations for act of heroism and meritorious service in combat. Wait, he's retired in 38 years old? 106 confirmed. What, the 160 kills? American sniper, one of the best snipers on modern time, he's dead. What? Ah, he died. What? Why did he die? Cause of death. What? Murdered by... What? He got killed by a guy he helped with PTSD. There is a movie. What? I did watch American Sniper, but I don't remember that in the end that he was... I watched it very like very long time ago, like 10 years ago or something. I don't remember. Let me see. American Sniper 2014. Yeah, so I watched it like that. At the end they show when he was buried. What the fuck? Is PTSD actually that bad, chat? Wait, user, were you ever deployed somewhere? You were not, because it's like Germany was not at war. Do you have some friends who have PTSD? Or you, Hans? My dad has it. Like from our war with Serbia. I had PTSD? What? How do you have PTSD? It's like a switch. But you were like PTSD from like you were actually shooting somebody? Didn't you say you were like more like an IT person? How do you get PTSD from like computers? PTSD is not just from war. I know that PTSD can be from... I think I have that from my... when my parents were what's it called? When they were splitting up. Because I for example, I cannot... I cannot discuss with somebody when people are screaming. Like, if somebody is arguing and screaming, I cannot discuss. Like, I just either stay silent and I just look at it. I just don't want to discuss. I get like flashbacks to how it was when they were fighting all the time. So I just can't. Oh, there's the tank that has the 3-way turret. The fuck, man. PTSD is like you rewatch the same scene in your head over and over and a word can trigger it. It could be for a form of it. Yeah, but you know what I thought? It's like I told Gio I was nearly killed with 18. What was that, the fire thing? But not that. I'm not talking about I'm talking about the PTSD like this, like for example a guy from Warhead, because they have PTSD because like like they see a lot of things, like people getting, like they killed a lot of people, and then does it work that they see her, I don't know, wife or a friend, and they think, oh my god, there's the guy from Vietnam, and then he wants to kill it. It actually looks, from his eyes, it looks like it is an actual guy from Vietnam, and he wants to, he's scared for his life. My dad has episodes where he just needs to be left alone because he's boiling with rage. What the fuck? PTSD comes from things you had no control over. You don't register what happens around you, it comes, you come back to that situation, you're back in that situation. So it's like you're hallucinating with, like, actual hallucinating, or more like with the feelings? Like you feel the same way that you felt it there, or you actually relive that thing? You're not hallucinating. So you actually, it's like you're dreaming about it, but you have like a nightmare. You feel it and relive it. Yeah, but in a way relive it that you actually see it. Like for example, if I had, I don't know, PTSD of I was in Vietnam and I was in a bunker here, and then I saw like somebody going on my right side and pointing gun and hitting me like here with the gun, and I just turn around and kill him, and I get PTSD from that. Would I get an episode? If I get PTSD, I would like be like, oh my god, he's there, and I would like go there, and I'm gonna like try to throw something in that part, because I'm gonna actually see a person there. You see, you feel it, and so on. You're back in exactly that situation where my dad feels it and sees it, but not in a way he will believe it's real, but he just starts raging. So it's not that it actually looks, you can like consciously understand that you're in an episode, and then you can be like, I'm just there again and I'm just getting the feelings, but I'm not gonna go and like fight people around me thinking that they are the ones who caused my PTSD. Yeah, after some time you can learn how to live with it. You remember the story I told you he did with a tank? Oh, you're gonna need to remind me. Is it with that phosphor shell or something? Your dad was like a tanker in war, right? That's what haunts him. Yeah, but why rage? He was a ranger captain. I don't know what that means. Sit down, bro. No, it's not like that you what I was describing it. Or no, for what? Because I was talking about a lot of things in that time. Oi, 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 oi. Bro, people are just dying. He was leading scout mission. First, you're exactly in that situation, don't register what's around you. Well, maybe it depends from person to person. Like if Hans says that he's there, just wants to be left alone, I feel that he understands that he is there, and he just like goes away from people, and then he knows he's gonna. Oh my god, bro! What the fuck? Chill, bro. First is always the same. Really? For everybody? You get like reminded, like you it's like this, and you're like in a dream of reliving the moment that you have PTSD, and that's like that for everybody. That's tough. Whoa. One day I will hit this, and it's gonna be the greatest shot of all time. But not now. At first I had 27 words which could trigger my PTSD, for example. What the fuck? How does a word trigger PTSD? Like the words that were said in that given moment that would remind you to that given moment, and then word or sound can trigger it because it reminds you of the situation. Yeah, but why don't I have it that way then? I just get, like, if somebody says divorce, nothing happens for me, but if somebody screams, then I get this kind of like, it's like a feeling flashback. It's not that I see them fighting, it's like I have the same feeling that I had at that time. It's not even like a specific sound, it's just a loud sound, like a people it's like when people fight. That's like it needs to happen. It needs to have two people arguing and yelling. That's what gets me reminded to that. Fuck you, man. Because it reminds you. Do you have PTSD? The tension gets you. I don't know, I did not test for it, but I just said what I feel. Because when you were talking about it, then I remembered that maybe I have this thing. Or do you have a trauma? I don't know what's the difference, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's just one. Maybe it's trauma, I don't know. Is trauma like a worse, like an easier level of PTSD? Why do you get only 2, bro? Why not more? This fucking French bullshit. PTSD is hardcore version of trauma. Yeah, maybe then I have just trauma, I don't know. I don't see again if I see a word, or I don't do anything with the word. I just do with somebody fighting over something, and then I have a feeling that I had when I was little, when my parents were fighting. Hello, Vijay. Long time no see. When will you return to World of Tanks? Very not probable. Holy fucking shit. It is insane. It is I don't want to be I quit it for now. I don't know when. It's really I don't know. I don't want to play the game now. I don't want RNG, I don't want the bullshit that they make, so. PTSD, you are fucked for life. With trauma you can get over it. PTSD can get better. I believe it can. But with my dad, it didn't. But maybe it's the case like how hard the PTSD is. Vijay, that it is the reason why I stopped visiting your stream. I know that's fair. I knew that that's gonna happen, but it's like I needed to think about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and if I'm not having fun while I'm streaming, then I don't want to do it, you know. That's just the thing. Like it's same for me in the work. I'm not like like normal people. Like 90% of people are gonna work the job that they hate, that they don't like, that they despise, they don't want to wake up for work or something, and they're gonna stay there until the end of their life. And I'm not that kind of person. If I don't like a job, I just quit the job and I try to find a new one. Sometimes I need like a year to find a job, sometimes I need 1 week to find a job, but if I don't like it, I just go away from it. And that's the same for this. I enjoy playing games, so I enjoy to stream. I enjoy to have conversations with like random people online. It's like it's 10 times better gaming experience than anything else. And I'm also I want to work this as a real job, and because it's something that is probably going to happen at some point of time, because it's like I need to like I need to be more consistent. I am consistent, right? But I just need more time to make more videos, to get more people here, and so on and so forth. But then it's like I also enjoy editing videos, so it's like everything is good about this. But what I didn't enjoy is I did not enjoy playing World of Tanks anymore, unfortunately. It's like there's a couple of things that I didn't like about it that I put in the video, which I made like my last World of Tanks video, and I said my points, you know, and I'm sticking to that points. It is like that, you know, and I'm totally fine if people don't want to work. If I gathered an audience that watched me only because of World of Tanks, and now I switch to another game, if you feel like disappointed because I did that, I apologize for that, but it's, you know, it is not something that I can influence on. It's how I feel when I play some games. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't like them, sometimes I hate them. Maybe if I succeed, that I respect that. See you when you come back to World of Tanks. Yeah, maybe in like 2 years I'm gonna get tired of this. Maybe if I become a full-time streamer, maybe I'm gonna have like, I don't know, some World of Tanks challenge or something, which I don't know, maybe I go and stream that a little bit. You never know, but for now I'm not gonna do it, because the things that I said in the video that I want to have change, then if they don't get changed, I will not come back, because I'm gonna not make the same mistake that I did every time that I come back to World of Tanks. Every time after a year or two, I always forget why I quit it, and then I go and I play it again, and I'm like, oh my god, so many new things, like a shiny syndrome, you know, so many new stuff, I need to buy new stuff, it's so cool. I don't, you know how you're in a honeymoon phase with a girlfriend, that you don't see the bad things at first, you just see the good things because everything is new. That's the same for me with World of Tanks. Every time I come back and every time I see just the new things, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool, oh my god, new line, new tech tree, new country, new mechanic, holy shit, so much stuff new, and I don't see the bad things. And after I get used to every new thing, honeymoon phase goes away, and then the core gameplay and the core things that bothers me about the game is still here. And I did that, bro. I think that I quit World of Tanks and played it again for at least 10 times in my life, maybe even more. It's holy fucking shit. It is like that. It is for sure. It's like 10 times. And then since I did it that many times, now every time I want to come back to World of Tanks, I'm gonna make sure to watch the video that I have. You don't go to honeymoon with your girlfriend. No, you know, it's not the honeymoon. It's like it's called honeymoon phase. It's like the first couple of months with somebody new, you're always like, what's it called? You're like, how the fuck to explain that? You know, like where everything is always nice. Like, yeah, it's like, if I know, you're kidding. Yeah, okay. He's joking. I need to read also the message from you up chat, but give me 1 second. Bro, I'm not killing anybody. Kill the motivator. By the way, I seldom... Oh my god, I can help him repair. I have this for mission. Seldom, that's sometimes, I guess. Get flashbacks now, but it's okay. That took me 13 years. That's why he doesn't want to play VR. So you have like you were able to suppress your PTSD a little bit, to make it like a bit less, to look it more like a trauma and not like an actual PTSD. Where's this guy, bro? I don't know where is he. But they are basically cooked. We are spawn fucking them. But it's better, yeah, it's something you don't wish for anyone. Yeah, I would not want to get that, bro. Because I would be danger for... like, if you have PTSD, you're a danger for people around you. You could do some harm to people you love. That's very bad. We Germans have a saying, you are wearing pink glasses. Yeah, that's isn't that also in English they say? But that's not the honeymoon phase. That's like the pink glasses are not only for like the girlfriend or boyfriend or somebody. Like, pink glasses is looking at the one specific situation only in a good way, you know? And honeymoon phase is not just looking at the situation, it's like behaving. It's like, I don't know what it is, chat. I just know that it's so fucking hot here, and they still have the heating turned on, bro. We say that you're Chorov. Yeah, that's pink glasses, but that's not honeymoon. No, suppress is the wrong word. Suppress. Don't you have a thermostat valve? Yes, I have, and it's not... Oh, yes, I have. Good point. And the thermostat was on 6 out of 6. And it's so hot that when I put my hand, it starts to burn. Chat, before last battle, give me 1 second. Maybe not last battle, maybe one more. I need to go and get like a shirt with the like a regular t-shirt. Just give me uno momento, okay? I just need to go to room and get that. I'm going there now and I'm back in a very, very quick time. Chat. Go with God, but go. Go with God, but go. What the fuck is go with God, but go? Is that a saying? Back to PTSD, if you suppress it, it won't get really better. No, I didn't mean suppress. It's by suppressing, I didn't mean as in that you get the PTSD and you're like a fucking piece of shit. Stop that. It's like you work over it to understand it or whatever, and then you kind of fix it, right? I don't know how do you train to fix PTSD? You go to psychiatrist and then you like talk through, because I was to it's not psychiatrist, it's like a psychological person, psychologist, right? I was to that person because of this fighting, because I was like, I mean, I went there when I broke up with my ex because I was drinking and all that shit, but I had like problem with just going out with random girls every night, another one, and I was like, I don't want to live like that, but I was like addicted to it. And then when I came there, when she asked me to talk about my previous, like what was I doing, when I said about what was happening with the divorce, she was like, holy shit, you don't need to talk about your current situation, you need to talk about what was happening when your parents were divorcing, because that's like the things that you were that you lived, that you need to like talk over, that you need to try to like fix that. It's a lot of like, and I now don't know what she said. Did she say trauma? Did she say whatever? And then we were talking about it, and I said, yeah, I know I get flashbacks to that, but I don't care about that, I can live with that. And I didn't want to fix it. She said there is some kind of therapy that I can have with her, to like go there every week and then talk all that through and have some tasks that she's gonna give to me, like the next time that somebody screams, to think about whatever, something, and I just said fuck that shit, I don't need that, and I just stopped drinking, and I had 40 days of going out without drinking a single glass of alcohol. I was going out in the clubs, on the birthdays, on anything. I didn't drink a single glass, nothing. I would drink water and Coca-Cola sometimes, or some juices, or energies. So you suppressed it. Yeah, I'm not suppressed it, I still have it. I just didn't want to fix it because that's not a problem. Holy fucking piece of shit, bro. It's like not let's that was the last one. I can't. For me, suppressing would mean that it's that I wanted it to stop, and then I actively said I don't want it, that I wanted it to stop, and I actively said like okay, fuck it, I just am not going to feel like that or something. It's not suppressing, it's me accepting that that exists, and I am fine with that, right? So it's not suppressing. Suppressing is doing something actively. It's more ignoring. But ignoring is when something bad is happening, and then you just ignore it. But accepting is you thinking through things, and then you are like weighing the good and the bad thing, and you're like, okay, yeah, that's I just did 6-7. And you're like, yeah, that's bad, but there are some more fine things with that and all that. So I accept it and I don't ignore it. I have it, but I'm fine with having it, right? If that makes sense. Because imagine like having people arguing with screaming, like, is that a good thing? That's not a good thing. In my opinion, nobody should ever argue with yelling on each other. It's like yelling on each other is not a good way to argue with somebody. You need to sit down, talk with another person, and you need to have the mindset where you basically want to understand what is the discrepancy that both of you have, that why is that person thinking completely opposite of you, and why are you thinking this way? And once you understand their point of view and you want to understand it, and they want to understand your point of view and they understand it, then you don't have argument. You either come to an agreement that is, okay, your way is something I understand, it's better, or the other person way is better, or you just we both agree to disagree, but we both understand each other points of view, but we just don't agree on the situation the same way. That's like the problem, for example, that Claudia sometimes she has that with me, because she is like, we are never fighting, Carlo. I'm not used to that. I was always fighting. Like why don't you ever fight? Like why are you so good? Like why is it that whenever we disagree on something and argue, you're just like talking things through normally. You're always trying to understand me. Like why are you like that? You're not fighting and all. Like are you pretending? Are you doing something? I'm not. I'm just thinking rationally. I think everybody should do that. Like when I see people fighting and arguing, I don't see the point of that. It's go in the cage and fight. Don't fight with the words. Just go and punch each other and fight like that. That's better. But arguing with fighting, that's what I mean. In common usage, ignoring is often the act of not paying attention to something, while suppression is a deliberate, conscious strategy to push down or defer thoughts and emotions. But I'm not deferring thoughts and emotions, and I'm accepting them. And for me, ignoring is something you do also on purpose, as well as suppressing. But suppressing something is a more strong word. That's my vocabulary understanding of English and my usage of those words. So I would ignore a child screaming, but I would suppress a child screaming if there is an enemy soldier next to us and he can go and kill us if he hear us. It's a stupid example, but you get what I mean, right? So I would ignore just, it's okay, yeah, I don't want to listen, I fucking don't care. But suppressing is like, you fucking need to stop, you know? I mean, that's fixing, but that's suppressing is like, you can suppress somebody by saying to him, stop that shit, you know? That's suppressing. Suppressing means actively stopping something, doing something to stop, right? Suppressing, it's like not giving an option to say something. It's like suppressing somebody talk means that, like, if you ignore somebody and if you suppress somebody, suppressing somebody means you make them that it's impossible for them to talk. So suppressing me talking now, if you want to suppress me talk, what would you do? You would mute my stream. But if you want to ignore me, you just leave my stream with the sound and you play some other game, and I'm in background, but you just ignore whatever I'm saying. It's like from one ear it goes in and from another it goes out. But suppressing is making it that it doesn't even come to this ear, right? Ignore VR, okay? Yeah, it's, and I'm not even ignoring or suppressing VR. I'm not finding VR. That is the problem. I don't know where the VR is. I don't know where the fuck that thing is. Tomorrow I have like, I don't know, 1/3 of the boxes left to open. I opened everything except like 2/3 of the boxes. It's like this whole room is maybe it how do I describe this to you? I have like 3 meters times 3 meters and 2 meters up in air. That is the amount of stuff that I have on one part. And VR is somewhere there. So I cannot go and spend menu open 1/3. That's not everything. That's not, no, I opened 2/3. I have opened more than half of the boxes, and I have like the one more part of it, and I didn't open that part. So it's, no, it's 2/3. Yeah. No, I said 2/3. I said I have 1/3 left and that I opened 2/3. That's what I said. He said 2/3. Yeah, I did say 2/3. Yeah, I have, I'm not imagining things. I have I can make you guys to have this stream if I can turn on my the problem is that I cannot work on and search up without the, maybe you did misheard. I can put the stream with the light. You're not gonna see a lot because up in the attic we have one light that is what it's like, my boxes are and stuff is exactly above me here, and I have a lamp that's in completely opposite part of the room, like a ceiling lamp, and there are 2 walls where the boxes are behind, so I cannot search it with over the night. I can if I have this light on, but I'm not going to go now in 12:30, because if I'm moving the boxes, then that's above this room and next to this room. By the way, does he always divert topics? No, what do you mean I divert topics? I said, he said I'm ignoring VR. I said I'm not ignoring. I'm talking about the VR topic because Hans asked about VR topic. It's it's not me who changed the topic. I'm just reading the chat and I'm replying and talking about stuff in the chat. And then I was talking about the 2/3 and 1/3 because you said that I said 1/3, and I said 2/3 because it is 2/3. You know, that's it pretty much. Nothing what's called serious. It's my fault. And now what I'm doing, well, now I'm blaming you guys. Yeah, now I'm blaming you guys. Yeah, exactly. Now I'm blaming you guys. Yeah, you can take everything to me. Okay, it's okay. It's fine. But I need to watch. I just opened the tab of the browser, which I see, and I have the American Sniper. And you ignored that he said you suppress it. The heaven gates have opened. Yes, you can leave the stream now soon once I raid. Yes. No, I replied. He said ignore, and then he said he's suppressing it. But he said that it as a joke. Right? And bro, you just played the door knocking. But you know why did you play it? I don't even have the blurb here. I need to copy it. Wait. Add. Browser. Okay, there you go. Now you have blurb here. So you are I need to make this here. Doesn't matter. Want my points gone. Yeah, but that's pretty much donezo, you know. It's pretty much donezo for today's stream. We can continue conversation on Discord or later. I don't know, whatever you want, guys. But I am now shutting off because my mom's birthday is today, and I need to get up and we need to celebrate it with her. Let's make a good raid. I'm gonna raid a good guy here, Nightgale. He has, in my opinion, he is the Queenetic. Happy birthday from us. I will tell her. I will tell her. He is, in my opinion, the Queenetic of War Thunder. The amount of animations this guy has is insane. I've never seen more polished stream overlays changes than this guy. It's basically on Queenetic level. Same as in World of Tanks. Like Queenetic has insane everything on, like, regarding the quality of the stream overlays and things you can do. This guy has a fucking camera for some kind of roulette, which I don't understand yet, and he has a camera pointing there, and if you make the points, he changes the camera and he goes and spins a wheel to do something. He has a camera behind him, recording him from behind frontally, like Dev's games, and then he has a view where you see his face, you see his game, and you see him from behind. Insane. But okay, in 20 seconds we're doing great, but I'm gonna do it. Click it now. Oh, he said he will do all that sometime in the future. Exactly. I don't know when. I'm not ignoring or suppressing. I'm just not knowing when. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye. Love you.